There's a calm that settles on me when the night leans in, soft and brushing past the window like an old familiar friend. Moonlight drips in silver hues across the quiet floor, and I breathe a little deeper than I ever could before. Somewhere between the shadows, I feel the world exhale, and I drift into that stillness when nothing feels frail. Let this warm night hold me close again. Wrap me in the quiet where the hurt turns soft. Every heartbeat slowing to gentle truth. A tender hush where my soul can finally rest, just floating here in the glow of the calm I almost forgot. I hear the distant city hum like a low familiar chord. It echoes through the stillness in a way I can't ignore. Something in the darkness whispers I'm allowed to breathe, allowed to lay down everything I never learned to leave. You don't have to speak, the quiet does it all. The night catches every tear before it has a chance to fall. So let this warm night gather me whole again. Let the silence draw its gentle lines around me. Every moment feels like healing in slow motion, a soft unraveling of the weight I used to hide, just resting here in the hush that finally feels like home. Maybe this peace was waiting in the wings all along. Maybe the night just knew the rhythm of my heart's old song. There's beauty in the stillness, in the quiet after pain, a promise in the darkness saying you'll rise again. Dim the light slower, let the quiet keep me safe. Warm air drifting softly like a memory I chase. And in this tender silence, I find myself anew, wrapped in the night, in its warm, forgiving hue. Night settles on my shoulders like a quiet woven shawl, soft amber fading through the curtains, barely there at all. The room hums with a comfort only silence seems to know, and every breath I take feels warmer than the one before. There's a stillness in the shadows that softens every ache, a gentle truth unfolding in the calm the night can make. Let this warm hush on the street. Small echoes of the city moving underneath my feet. Somehow the world feels kinder when the lights turn low. A moment carved in stillness, where the hidden parts can show. No rush inside this quiet, no need to prove I'm strong. The night allows the softness I've held back for too long. So let this warm hush hold me once again. Let the air around me soften where I've been. Each heartbeat drifting into peaceful form, like the calm before a sunrise slowly born. Wrapped gently in this tender amber glow. Sometimes the healing comes in moments we don't chase, in the hush between the heartbeats, in the softest space, where the night reminds me that broken doesn't mean gone, and every quiet second seems a promise I belong. Keep the lights dim, let the warmth stay near, let the silence cradle what I hold most dear. In this gentle pocket of night I breathe anew, held by the softness only we never knew. Drapes over everything like a quiet second skin. A soft reminder that the world can slow and let me in. Shadows paint the corners with a tender muted gold, and I feel something peaceful in the places I once held cold. The silence settles gently as it hums beneath my fears. A calm I didn't know I needed, drifting softly to my ears. Let this warm hush move through every part of me, like a quiet breeze that knows just who I used to be. My heartbeat loosens into something slow and free, and all the weight I carry starts to finally breathe. Wrapped in this night, in its tender glow and ease. Softly through the glass like fading fire. Their glow a kind companion to the thoughts that never tire. of the room and feel the kind of comfort only nighttime can assume. There's meaning in the quiet, in the gentle things it says, a truth that only surfaces when the noise all fades away. So let this warm hush cradle me again. Let the night remind me where I've always been. Every sigh a stepping stone toward peace, a slow unwinding of the things I couldn't release, held in the tender glow that only darkness lends. Sometimes the softest moments teach the deepest things, like how healing doesn't shout, it moves on steady wings. The night becomes a shelter when the day has been too much, a place where even fragile hearts can rest within its touch. Keep the room dim, let the warmth remain, let the night filter gently through every strain. And in this calm, I'll find my quiet truth, held by the stillness only midnight ever grew. A soft glow slips across the floor like quiet morning fire, but the night is still alive, holding every fading desire. I sit inside the stillness where my heartbeat learns to slow, letting every silent moment show me things I used to know. Calm drifts toward me gently, warm as whispered truth, and I feel the weight I carry lose its edge, becoming smooth. Let this warm night soak into my bones, a tender hush where my spirit finally owns the right to breathe without the fear of breaking, a slow, soft healing the darkness is making, wrapped in this quiet where everything feels whole again. The window hums with distant sounds that settle in my chest, a quiet conversation between the night and all my unrest. I close my eyes and feel the world uncoil beneath my hands, and realize even gentle moments help me learn where I can stand. There's comfort in the silence, in the spaces left behind, a room for all the pieces I forgot I had to find. So let this warm night lean against my skin, let its softness tell me where I've been. Every breath a quiet step toward release, a subtle shift from tension into peace, held in the amber glow that always be strong. That healing isn't hurried, it can take all night long. In stillness I remember the softness I once lost, and feel it rise again, no matter what it costs. Leave the lights low, let the warmth surround. A hush so deep it barely makes a sound. And in this gentle night I find a calm and truth, a space where I can breathe again, tender and renewed. Night settles on my shoulders like a gentle, quiet wave. Soft air drifting around me like the comfort that I crave. The stillness paints a story only calmness can reveal. And every breath I take begins to feel real. I let the hush around me wrap its warmth around my bones, a tender kind of solace that the daytime never shows. Let this soft night fall into my chest, and let this soft night fall into my chest. A slow light reminding me to rest. Every heartbeat loosens into something true, a quiet space where I can start anew, held in the glow the midnight softly gives. The window hums in low tones like a far-off lullaby. This rhythm eases every thought I used to let run wild. I sink into the darkness like it's something made for me, a place where all my shadows can breathe and just be free. No questions in the silence, just the night's forgiving grace, a gentle room for healing in this still and sacred place. Let this warm night linger on my skin. Let its softness lift the places worn thin. Every breath a calm is breaking through, a gentle shift from heavy into new. Rest in the amber calm, the darkness hold lines. Maybe healing moves the slowest when the world is still. Maybe night reveals the parts of me I've tried to fill. In these quiet moments I remember what I miss, the warmth of my own presence in a moment like this. Keep the lights dim, let the quiet stay. Let the warm night carry every fear away. In this hush I find the softness I once For a line, a quiet hum moves through the room like something half asleep. Soft shadows drift across the floor with secrets they can keep. Warm air gathers round me, settling easy on my skin. And I feel the night reminding me of peace I've held within. There's a gentle kind of stillness shaped exactly for my heart, a place where all the noise fades out and healing can restart. Let this warm night breathe across my soul, slow the trembling edges I can always hold. I feel the tender hush wrap lightly round my fears, a quiet space that wipes away the years. Just resting in this calm that only darkness knows. The city hums beneath me in a soft familiar tone, a low and distant comfort that reminds me I'm not alone. I close my eyes and drift into the hush the night creates, a gentle place that steadies all the parts that once felt frayed. No need to chase the silence, here it comes to me instead. A warm relief that settles softly where my worries spread. So let this warm night gather up my tired mind, let its softness trace the parts I've left behind. Every breath unwinds a memory I accrue, a slow return to something calm and true. Maybe peace was always waiting in the quiet dark, a soft unspoken promise, light in small sparks. And stillness I remember how my heartbeat used to sound before the world grew heavy and tried to pull me down. Keep the room dim, let the warmth stay near, let the night speak softly, only I can hear. And in this hush I find the truth I knew, a gentle healing rising, pulling me back to you. steady rhythm calling softly out my name. Ooh, I let it drift around me like a comfort long ago, a sound that lets me loosen every thought I couldn't show. The dim light paints a promise that the dawn won't rush my heart, and in this slow unfolding, something gentle can restart. 4, 6 lines, so let this warm light circle me again. Let its kindness see beneath my skin. Every sigh a signal that I'm letting go, a quiet shift that moves me soft and slow, held in the glow. The midnight always lends. Maybe healing doesn't shout, it whispers in the dark. It finds me in the quiet, in the softest kind of spark. A warm reminder rising from the shadows at my feet, saying everything I lost, the night can help me meet. 4 lines. Dim the lights low, let the silence stay, let the warm air guide the fears away. In this hush I find myself again, renewed, wrapped in the night where the calm unfolds in truth. For that way, the night drifts down around me like whispers on my skin, a soft reminder that the world can pause and let me in. Warm shadows gather gently where my tired heartbeat lies, and the quiet feels like shelter underneath these ember skies, babe. There's a stillness I can lean on when the daylight feels too loud, a hush that wraps around me like a soft protective shroud. Let this warm light settle in my chest, a velvet calm that holds me while I rest. Each breath unwinding pieces I forgot to feel, a slow return to something open, soft and real, just floating in the glow that makes the darkness kind. The window hums a lullaby the city knows by heart, a rhythm in the distance, led in gentle dreams we start. I close my eyes and breathe into the softness of the room. And feel the quiet stirring something tender back to bloom. The silence isn't empty, it's a comfort woven tight, a place where even fragile truths can step into the light. A subtle shift that turns the heavy into calm, held softly in the glow I've waited for so long. Maybe peace was always here, hiding in the dark. A quiet, steady ember, waiting for a spark. In moments shaped like silence, I hear what I've ignored. The tender voice inside me saying, you're still moving forward lines. Keep the lights dim, let the calm remain. Let the warm night wash the shadows from my name. Here in this hush, I feel the truth return. A gentle glow within me, quieted, relearned. For lines, night drapes this quiet comfort on the corners of the room. A soft and gentle presence that dissolves the lingering gloom. Warm air moves like velvet through the spaces I can't reach. And everything I'm holding starts to loosen, piece by piece. There's a hush that feels like healing settling on my skin. A quiet shift in shadows, letting softer truths begin. Let this warm night sink into my bones. A tender calm reminding me I'm not alone. Each breath unties the knots I learned to hide. A slow release that moves me from the inside. Wrapped in the glow, the midnight always keeps. Wrapped in the glow, the midnight always keeps. City lights and gentle patterns flicker softly on the wall. A muted gold that rises slow and tender as it falls. I breathe into the stillness as it gathers in the air. A moment shaped in silence where my heart can feel repair. No need to rush the healing, let the quiet take its time. A softness in the shadows, turning heavy into fine. So let this warm night cradle every ache. Let its hush remind me what I still can make. Every sigh a whisper saying you are safe. A slow unwinding in this tender sacred place, held Sits gently on my shoulders like a familiar friend. Warm shadows bending softly where the quiet seems to bend. A hush beneath the surface where my heartbeat finds its pace. And I let the cool air settle on the tension in its place. In every drifting moment, I feel something start to clear. Softer kind of breathing, pulling comfort near. satin sheet, warm shadows moving softly where my restless thoughts retreat. I breathe into the stillness, let it settle on my skin, and feel the subtle comfort of a calm that draws me in, brings me in. There's truth inside this hush, a peace I rarely see, a gentle voice reminding there's still warmth inside of me. These 6 lines, let this warm night circle around my soul, a velvet calm that makes the broken whole. Each breath unwinds the weight I didn't name, a slow release, a soft forgiving flame, held in the glow that only darkness knows. Full lines, the window hums a lullaby, the city always keeps a tender muted rhythm, and to cradle those who weep, I let the sound surround me like a quiet guiding hand, and watch the pieces of me loosen where they stand. There's freedom in the stillness, in the quiet's open door, a space that lets my heart remember who it was before. Free 6 lines, so let this warm night wash my edges clean, softening the places where I've never been. Every sigh a promise drifting through the air, slow return to something calm and rare, held gently in the glow. I've waited long to feel. Maybe healing blooms the moment I stop listening for pain, when the night reminds my spirit it can find its shape again. In shadows soft and quiet, I hear pieces realign, a whisper in the darkness saying, your heart is still mine. The lights low, let the warmth stay deep, let the hush of midnight settle where I sleep. In this sacred quiet, I find the truth renewed, wrapped in a tender calm, the night once again infused. Four lines, and I move slow around me like a gentle whisper note. Warm shadows brush the walls like memories I wrote. A quiet glow is settling in the corners of my chest, and everything I carry starts to loosen into rest. I let the stillness find me, even where I felt undone. A soft reminder rising like the first hint of the sun. Let this warm night cover me in gold, a tender calm that makes the heavy fold. Every breath a doorway into something true, a subtle easing I've been aching to move through, wrapped in the glow that feels like coming home. Four lines, the window hums, a quiet tune that settles in my bones. A song the midnight keeps for hearts that feel alone. I listen as it echoes soft and steady through the room, a rhythm made for healing, letting old wounds bloom. No need to chase the silence, it sits gently in my hands, a warm reminder breathing where the softer courage stands. So let this warm night linger on my skin, let its glow reveal the strength I hold within. Every sigh is softer truth, returning slow, a quiet shift that only nighttime seems to know, held in the tender calm I've waited long to feel. Maybe peace appears in moments shaped like this, in the hush between the heartbeats that I almost miss, where shadows turn to comfort and the dark becomes my guide, a gentle place where wounded parts can finally come outside. Keep the lights low, let the warmth stay near, let the stillness speak the truths I need to hear. In this quiet glow, I'm finding something new, a softer night, a softer heart, a softer view. Four lines, the night leans in around me like a comforting embrace. Soft shadows drift like memories I never meant to chase. Warm air moves through the quiet, slow and unrestrained, and every heavy heartbeat starts to feel a little tame. There's peace inside this hush that settles underneath my skin, a warmth that gently whispers where the healing eyes and tired minds to sleep. I let the sound surround me sink into its gentle sway, and feel the pieces of me breathing in a different way. The silence holds a promise, subtle as the fading light, of how the darkest hours always soften into night. So let this warm night linger on my skin, a gentle tide that moves my soul within. Every sigh of letting go, I didn't know I'd saved. A tender shift through every place I breathed, resting in the hush that only darkness gives. Maybe quiet moments know the truths I try to hide. Maybe night reveals the softness I've kept locked inside. In shadows warm and tender, I feel burdens start to break. A slow unraveling of every strain I couldn't shake. Dim the lights low, let the warmth remain. Let the night breathe softly through every quiet strain. And in this amber stillness, I finally drift back through into a gentler version of the heart I always knew. Falling, dimmed in a cloud of baby. Falling, hey, but I don't do baby. Falling, the night settles softly on the curve of my resolve. Warm shadows trace the spaces where old questions used to evolve. A quiet breath of comfort drifts its way across my chest, and every trembling heartbeat starts to loosen into rest. There's healing in the hush that pulls beneath the window's glow, the tender kind of stillness only midnight seems to know. Let this warm night pour into my soul, a gentle tide that pulls me back to whole. Every breath aligning what I kept inside, a slow return to something soft I couldn't find, held in the glow that only darkness gives. Flickers through the air, a muted echo meant for hearts too heavy with their care. I let the rhythm steady me, a quiet guiding line, and feel a deeper patience settle warm along my spine. The silence holds a promise woven deep between the sides, a subtle reassurance in the way the stillness lies. soft and smooth the edges of my tears. Every sigh letting go I didn't know I crave. A gentle shift through all the places I've been brave. Wrapped in the hush that only calm can choose for us. Maybe peace arrives the moment I stop chasing light. Maybe comfort lives in shadows that unfold at night. Softly, what I need to hear. In this gentle stillness I feel myself renew, held by the darkness, deep and warm and true. The night rests on my shoulders like a whisper of relief. Soft shadows spill their secrets, giving shape to what I crave. Warm air gathers slowly in the corners of the room, and every quiet moment feels like something learning bloom. There's healing in the stillness, sinking gentle through my chest. A hush that lets the pieces of my tired mind rest. There's a warm night drifting to my bones, a velvet calm reminding me I'm not alone. Each breath unravels echoes of the days I fought, releasing all the heaviness I never said I caught. Held in the glow the late night always The window hums a rhythm only sleepless hearts can hear, a quiet pulse of comfort, drawing everything more near. I breathe beneath its cadence as the darkness settles slow, and feel the room turn softer with each truth I let go. No need to shape the quiet, it finds me where I lie. A gentle wave of peace that moves without a why. rooms stay deep. Let the night wind guard the promises I keep. In this gentle stillness, I feel myself renew, wrapped in the softness only midnight ever grew. The night settles lightly on the quiet of my mind. Warm shadows bending softly into corners I once blind. A hush drifts through the room, unraveling the day. And slowly I remember there is peace in letting go this way. A gentle truth is rising in the stillness by my side. A warmth that feels like safety. I no longer have to hide. Let this warm night lean into my soul, a velvet calm that pulls me back to hold every breath, releasing what I held too long. A tender easing where the wounded grow strong, held in the glow the midnight softly brings. The window hums a quiet tune carried on the night. A mellow pulse that steadies everything that felt too tight. I let its rhythm soothe me with its slow and gentle sway, and feel the parts I shielded slowly learning how to stay. There's comfort in the darkness when it wraps around my scars. A soft, forgiving shelter drawn beneath the distant stars. So let this warm night linger on my skin. Let its golden hush remind me where I've been. Every sigh a loosening of what I try to brave. A quiet shift towards something calm I crave. Resting in the peace that only stillness knows. Maybe healing is the quiet I've been running from. A softer sound of growing, not a cry for what's undone. The night reveals the space wrapped in the glow of everything the dark has taught. Four lines, the night drips down around me like a soft unfurling sigh. Warm shadows smooth the edges of the thoughts I used to hide. A hush begins to settle where the tension used to live, and every quiet heartbeat feels like something learning to forgive. There's comfort in the softness that the darkness seems to keep. A warm reminder whispering to things too tired to speak. Let this warm night breathe into my bones, a velvet glow that tells me I'm not alone. Each breath releasing pieces I forgot I held, a gentle space where all my worries melt, wrapped in the calm the midnight slowly brings. The window hums a lullaby the city softly knows, a rhythm drifting lightly through the shadows as they close. I let the moment hold me, no resistance in my chest, and feel the quiet gather everything that needed rest. No need for explanations, the night already understands. It takes the weight I carry, holding it in tender hands. So let this warm night linger through my skin. Let its gentle hush remind me where I've been. Every sigh a doorway into something kind, a slow release unraveling my mind, held in the glow that only stillness knows. Maybe peace is just the space where I allow myself to feel, where shadows curve around me in a way that helps me heal. The quiet brings a softness to the parts I left undone, a warmth that tells my spirit it's been held by more than one. Dim the light slow, let the warmth remain, let the night move gently through every strain. In this amber hush I find a gentler truth, a slow return to everything I grew away from too soon. From too soon. like a whisper lullaby. Warm shadows brush the edges where my quiet thoughts lie. A gentle hush uncovers what I never meant to show. And every breath I take feels like a place I'm in. There's healing in the stillness, rising slow beneath my skin. A warm and steady promise that I'm safe to let things in. It's like, let this warm night hold me in its arms. A velvet calm dissolving on my arms. Each breath unwinds the echoes I've kept tight. A quiet blue unfolding in the night, wrapped in the glow that only darkness brings. For the city hums beneath me with a rhythm soft and low, a quiet kind of comfort in the places shadows go. I close my eyes and listen as it hums beneath my fear, and feel the gentle truth that I was meant to hear. The silence carries meaning in the spaces shaped by softer kind of reminder that I'm held throughout the night. It's like, so let this warm night seep into my bones. A golden hush that tells me I'm not alone. Every sigh releasing what I never could define. A tender shift rewriting every fragile line, held in the calm the midnight always keeps. Maybe peace is something shaped in quiet, fragile ways. A tenderness that rises where the heavy slowly fades. In shadows soft and amber, I can hear myself return. A truth unfurling quietly in ways I had to learn. Dim the lights low, let the warmth remain. Let the night breeze soften every strain. In this gentle hush I find myself renewed, held in the glow. Steady, quiet, true. Four lines, the night falls over gently like a quiet amber veil. Warm shadows touch the edges of the places I feel frail. A soft and steady stillness leans its weight against my spine, and every breath I take feels like a moment redesigned. There's healing in the hush that settles softly here tonight. A slow unwinding comfort glowing faintly in the light. Let this warm night pour into my bones, a velvet hush that tells me I'm not alone. Each breath releases a quiet, steady sigh and feel the pieces of me lift instead of asking why. A subtle truth emerges through the soft and hazy air, a whisper from the darkness saying you're allowed to care. So let this warm night settle round my skin, let its comfort map the places I've been. Every sigh releasing what I've held too tight, a slow return to something soft and right, held in the calm, the late night, till it gives. Maybe peace is born in moments shaped like quiet breath, where shadows turn to shelter and the fear dissolves to rest. The night reveals the softness I'd forgotten how to trust, a warm and gentle refuge rising calmly from the dust. Dim the lights low, let this warmth remain. Let the night breeze soften every quiet strain. In this hush I find a truth both old and new, a tender glow returning, pulling me back through. The night settles on my heartbeat like a hand that knows my pace. Warm shadows stretch in silence, giving softness to this space. A quiet breath of comfort drifts along my tired frame, and I feel a gentle stillness calling softly out my name. There's healing in the darkness, in the calm beneath the light, a warmth that starts to shadows turn to comfort, and the dark becomes my light. Here in this warm quiet, I can hear myself again. A tender truth reminding me of where I still begin. I dim the light, slow remain. Let the calm move softly through every quiet strain. In this hush I feel a softer version of the truth, a warm night holding all the parts I'm learning to renew. Four lines, the night leans close around me like a soft familiar tongue. Warm shadows drift in patterns only quiet hearts have known. A hush begins to settle where my tangled thoughts unwind, and something in the stillness starts to realign my mind. There's comfort in this moment where the darkness feels like home. A gentle kind of healing rising, subtle, slow and known. Let this warm night echo through my bones, a tender hush reminding me I'm not alone. Each breath releasing pieces I forgot to feel, a soft return to everything that once was real, held in the glow the midnight always keeps. Oh, the window hums its lullaby in tones of muted gold, a rhythm soft and steady for the stories left untold. I listen as it anchors all the thoughts I tried to chase, and feel the night breathe gently on the memories I face. The silence opens slowly like a door left slightly wide, inviting me to rest within the warmth it keeps inside. So let this warm night linger in my skin. Let its glow dissolve the places I've been thin. Every sigh uncovering the truths I hid away, a quiet shift that brightens what I lost along the way, held in the calm the late night softly gives. Four lines, four lines. Maybe solace lives in moments shaped like this, where shadows turn to guidance in a gentle rhythmic kiss. The darkness gathers softly all the parts I tried to hide, and gives them room to settle in the warmth just by my side. For creeps over softly like a whisper in my ear. Warm shadows drift around me, speaking truths I need to hear. A hush begins to settle where the restless thoughts once stayed, and slowly I remember all the calm I once betrayed. There's healing in this quiet and the dark that folds me near, a warmth that grows in silence when the noise begins to clear. 6 lines, let this one night pour into my soul. A tender hush that pulls me back to hope. Each breath releasing pieces kept inside, a subtle easing of the hurt I used to hide. Wrapped in the glow the midnight always brings. The window hums its gentle tune and notes of muted light, a rhythm soft and patient guiding me through tender night. I lean into its cadence as it settles on my skin, and feel a quiet opening of the peace I hold within. The silence feels like shelter for the fears I've carried long, a space where every fragile truth can rest and still belong. 6 lines, so let this one not linger in my bones. Let its glow remind me I'm not alone. Every sigh a message drifting soft and true, a gentle shift towards something I once knew. Held in the calm the late night softly gives. Maybe comfort grows in shadows when I let myself be still, a tender kind of healing shaped by nothing but my will. The darkness falls around me like a quiet place to land, a warm and steady refuge offered by the night's own hand. Dim the lights low, let the hush remain, let the night wind loosen every hidden strain. In this gentle calm, I feel myself renew, a slow, soft rising carrying me through. Against me like a long forgotten friend. Warm shadows paint the corners where my worries start to end. A hush unfolds around me in a slow and healing way, and every breath I take feels like a gentle place to stay. There's quiet in the stillness that my tired mind can trust, a warm and steady whisper rising softly from the dust. 6 lines. Let this warm night settle in my bones. A velvet calm reminding me I'm not alone. Each breath releasing stories I don't have to keep. A gentle pull that rocks the weary parts to sleep. Wrapped in the glow the midnight softly bring forth. A melody the city knows by heart, a muted golden rhythm where old heaviness departs. I lean into its comfort as it drifts across my skin. Feel a deeper softness start to open from within. There's shelter in the shadows when the world begins to slow. A quiet space that holds me with a warm, familiar glow. 4 or 6 lines, so let this warm night linger near my chest. Let its hush remind me how to finally rest. Every sigh a quiet truth, returning home a gentle peace I never had to earn alone. Held in the calm the late night always gives. Maybe healing finds me when the noise begins to fade, when the darkness draws a boundary only softness ever made. In the quiet I remember what my heart has learned to hide, a tender strength that rises gently from the inside. Dim the lights low, let the warmth remain. Let the night wind loosen every quiet strain. In this amber hush I feel myself renew, carried by the softness, pulling me back through. Slow around me like a quiet woven glow. Warm shadows kiss the corners where my hidden feelings go. A hush begins to open in the spaces I once feared, and every breath I take feels like the truth becoming clear. There's comfort in the stillness that the daylight can't replace, a softness made of moments where my heartbeat finds its place. And let this warm night settle on my skin, a tender hush inviting something in, each breath releasing stories I've outgrown, a gentle shift reminding me I'm not alone. Wrapped in the glow, the midnight softly brings. breeze as it drifts across my chest, and feel the questions fading in the warmth that holds the rest. The silence feels like shelter for the pieces I've misplaced, a quiet invitation to reclaim what time erased. So let this warm night linger in my bones, let its gentle glow rewrite what I've been shown. Every sigh a signal I can soften through, a slow return to something calm and true, held in the calm. The late night always keeps. Maybe healing grows in places shaped by shadowed light, where I can face the weight I've carried without needing to fight. The hush becomes a mirror, showing pieces left unseen, a warm and steady refuge, tracing lines of what I need. Dim the lights low, let the warmth remain, let the night wind soften every quiet strain. In this tender glow I feel myself renew, a gentle rising pulling me back through. For a line, the night was down around me like a soft and steady wave. Warm shadows blur the corners where my weary thoughts behave. A gentle hush unfolds itself across my open chest, and every slow inhaling feels like leaning into rest. There's quiet in the darkness where the truth begins to show, a warm familiar softness rising where the doubts would go each line. Let this warm night settle through my bones, a velvet hush reminding me I'm not alone. Each breath releasing echoes I don't need to keep, a soft descent into the calm that runs so deep. Wrapped in the glow the midnight always gives me. Hearts can't hear, a low and gentle murmur pulling all my shadows near. Ooh, I let it settle, cadence shape the space inside my mind, and feel the quiet open in the things I've kept confined. let this warm night linger on my skin. Let its hush remind me where I've once been. Every sigh a promise that it's safe to feel. A slow return to something open, soft and real. Held in the calm, the late night gently keeps the maybe peace is just the space where I allow myself to drift, where shadows shape a refuge and the darkness feels like gift. In stillness I can hear the parts of me I thought were gone. A quiet echo rising warm and steady, moving on. Then the lights low, let the warmth remain. Let the night breeze loosen every quiet strain. In this amber hush I find myself anew, a soft and subtle healing pulling me back through. Rest on my shoulders, like a whisper I can trust. Warm shadows fill the corners, turning quiet into dust. A gentle hush surrounds me, where my tired thoughts retreat. And every breath feels deeper in the soft and amber heat. There's healing in the silence and the warmth beneath the shade. A calm that grows in places where my restless edges fade. Let this warm light wrap around my soul, a velvet glow that pulls the scattered whole. Each breath unraveling the weight I didn't choose. A slow return to pieces I once feared to lose. Held in the calm, the midnight softly keep. Held in the calm, the midnight softly keeps. The window hums its rhythm in a low and tender tone, a melody that gathers all the spaces I outgrown. I lean into its softness as it drifts along my skin, and feel a quiet truth awakening somewhere deep within. The stillness feels like shelter for the parts I never show. A warm stars gather slowly in the corners of the night, where shadows soften stories that once echoed far too bright. In quiet warmth I find the strength I thought I left behind, a gentle truth returning, calm and tender, undefined. Dim the lights low, let the stillness stay. Let the warm air shift the weight I carry through the day. In this amber hush I feel the truth renewed, a soft and steady healing pulling me back through. Four lines, the night slips through the doorway like a slow forgiving sigh. Warm shadows shape the silence into spaces I can't deny. A hush begins unfolding in the corners of my chest, and every breath I take feels like a quiet kind of rest. There's comfort in the stillness where my worries softly fade, a gentle glow arising from the calm the night has made. Let this warm night settle in my bones, a velvet hush reminding me I'm not alone. Every breath releasing what I held too tight, a slow return to something soft inside the night, wrapped in the glow. The darkness always keeps. Four lines, the window hums a rhythm only sleepless hearts can hear, a steady muted echo pulling all my doubts near. I lean into its cadence as it drifts along my spine, and feel the pieces of my breathing finally start aligning. The silence holds a promise in the dim and amber air, a tender reassurance whispering you're allowed to care. Ooh. So let this warm night linger on my skin, let its glow reveal the places I've been. Every sigh releasing stories I outgrew, a quiet shift towards something warm and true, held in the cool. The midnight softly brings. Maybe healing finds me in the quiet I avoid, in shadows softer stories that the daylight has destroyed. The darkness gathers gently all the pieces I misplaced, and shows me how the tender things were never truly erased. And the lights low, let the warmth remain, let the night breeze loosen every quiet strain. In this gentle hush I feel myself renew, a warm and quiet rising pulling me back through. Ooh. In around me like a whisper made of gold. Soft shadows smooth the edges of the stories left untold. A calm begins to gather where my thoughts once moved too fast. And every breath I take reminds me nothing's built to last. Too long. There's comfort in the quiet where the dark begins to glow. A gentle warmth unfolding in the spaces filled with gold. Let this warm night settle in my chest, a velvet hush that lays my doubts to rest. Each breath releasing what I held too tight, a soft return to somewhere deep inside the night, wrapped in the glow. Midnight night softly brings this melody in muted amber tones, a rhythm born of stillness meant for tired, tender bones. I let its gentle cadence drift across my open mind and feel the quiet loosening, the weight I couldn't find. The silence feels like mercy in a world that moves too loud, a softer kind of feeling only darkness is allowed. So let this warm night linger on my skin, let its hush reveal the strength I hold within. Every sigh a moment I can finally claim, a quiet truth arises without shame, held in the calm. The late night always keeps held in the calm. Maybe peace appears in moments shaped like gentle breath, when shadows turn to shelter and the noise dissolves to rest. Here in this warm stillness I remember what is mine, a soft and steady heartbeat keeping time with something kind. Dim the light slow, let the warmth remain, let the night wind soften every quiet strain. In this glowing hush I feel my soul